Yes, dear students, today we are going to have treasure shows literature part, Chief Settler's speech. The following is a widely published speech attributed to Chief Settler in which he argues with the gentle irony in favor of ecological responsibility and respect to Native American beliefs, traditions, and land rights. Although what he actually said may have lost through the translations, being a leader, he applauds people to fight for their rights. He clearly distinguishes and warns the people of white, in which they have been given the reservations and taken the right to live and freedom. It is a call for self assessment to his fellow citizens, fellow tribal people, that awake and recognize your rights. Throughout his speech, it's at a motivational talk, and definitely that has created a lot impact on the people. So come children, we read this lesson, Chief Settlers, and the next text of Chief Settlers Treaty Oration 1854. Yonder sky that was wept tears of comparison upon my people for centuries untold, and which to us appears changeless and eternal, may change. For centuries, the people of this tribe were kept a lot of suppression, forbidden lot of things, and never looked at the aspect of compassion, and they lived very much suppressed, lost their rights and things like that. Today is fair, tomorrow, it may be overcast. He says today it's fair, okay. As long as we are here, we are there, everything is fine. Tomorrow, it may be overcast with clouds. My words are like the stars that never change. Whether settler says, great chief at Washington can rely upon with such as certainty as he can upon the return of the sun or the seasons. He tells the life of today, maybe it will change tomorrow. The new day comes, a new leaders comes, a new generation comes, and things will change. That doesn't mean that we need to forego about these things. If the change had to happen today, then today we need to work for that. The white chief says that the big chief at Washington sends us greetings of friendship and goodwill. The big chief at Washington. This Seattle is a city in Washington, a prominent city today. It's named after this man. So the head in Washington is a small state, and Seattle is a small city in Washington. So the big chief says friendship and goodwill. He sends friendship and goodwill. As long as you are suppressed, you are subordinate to these people, white, you are okay. When you demand for equality, you demand for freedom, then things won't work. This is kind of him, sends greetings of friendship and goodwill. We know he has still need of our friendship in return. He says, very rightly says, what the great people do not require our friendship. They keep us in their control and they don't require our friendship. His people are many. They are like the grass that covers vast prairies. White people are plenty. Their population is larger, the families are larger, they share the wealth and resources of the country, and these are very few number of people, a group of people, tribal people, and do not have equal rights that the whites enjoy. They resemble the scattering trees of storm-swept plain. The great and I perceive good white chief sends us word that he wishes to buy our land but is willing to allow us enough to live comfortably. See, that's what. The white men, they say they send greetings, they send wishes, and they want to buy this area and land and everything and keep you in comfortability, give you everything, food that is, but not rights. This indeed appears just even generous for the red man. No longer has right that he need respect and offer may be wise also, as we are no longer in need of extensive country. Our presence is not required. The country do not require our presence, but extensive country and comfortability, all these things are given to us and no longer has the right that the need respect. You give us the land and everything and you just go. That he says, see what's the way this big people and promising us that you need everything that I'll give you, but you give us what? The uh, land, property, and everything. There was a time when our people covered the land as the waves of the wind ruffled the sea cover its shell ploughed flow. Now, settler tells about what kind of tribal they were. They were much prominent people, much noted people, but time long since passed away with the greatness of tribes that are now but a mournful memory. He says, mournful memory. That greatness of tribes as time passed due to lack of careless leadership and everything. Everything is over. I will not dwell on nor mourn over. See, I will not dwell. We are not regretting about that. No, moreover, what happened? I'm not. We don't care for, and it's on our hand that we need to take up this tribe. Untimely decay nor reproach my pale-faced brothers with hastening it, as we too may have been somewhat to blame. The today's condition of our tribe is to be blamed. Youth is impulsive when our young men grow angry at some real or imaginary wrong and disfigure their faces with a blank pain. It denotes that their hearts are black and that they are they are often they are often cruel and relentless, and our old men and old women are unable to restrain them. So it's be due to the lack of handling the youth that we lost everything. Thus it has been ever been. Thus it was when the white men began to push our forefathers and westward. But let us hope that the hostilities between us may never return. We would have everything to lose and nothing to gain. Revenge by young men is considered a gain, even at the cost of their own lives. But old men too, men who stay at home in times of war, and mothers who have sons to lose, know better. So, children, it is lack of the solidarity and union with these people with the handling of the youth that all this messed. We go on to the second video today and we continue the lesson. Thank you for watching me.